So being great at your job, having a certain expertise doesn't guarantee that you will be good in business. When I started business the first time around, I thought all my years of experience and knowledge and skills and would make doing business easy. I thought that once I set up shop, I open up, had all my infrastructure in place, staffed my business, I thought that customers and clients would just flock to the business. Why was I wrong? And over the years, near 2 decades plus as an entrepreneur and also as an employee in several companies, what I've come to realize is that transitioning into entrepreneurship as a professional, your expertise doesn't guarantee business success. For you to be successful, there are some fundamentals that you must have, some fundamental skills that you must master. Immediately coming to mind, um, selling, marketing is another, as well as financial management. That's another skill that you need to have. And really and truly, if you don't have these skills, you're going to struggle in your business. You're going to struggle. I struggled a lot when I first started because I had no clue about selling. I always thought selling was harassing people, being persistent and bombarding people with unnecessary uh, contact. I also had a fear and a phobia for rejection. So because of that fear of rejection, I never really learned to sell before I started business. I just thought that my expertise and my years of experience, my resume as it will bring clients. And the big mistake in not learning to sell caused my business to struggle early on. And I had to learn to sell out of desperation, out of necessity. But then selling has always been tough for me, or it had always been tough for me. That is until I understood what selling really is about. I always saw selling as trying to persuade somebody to buy something from me, to buy my services. But the moment I changed or shifted my thinking, I started to see a different type of results from my sales activities. What was that shift in perspective? Well, I started to see selling as serving the client. It took a while, a few years, but eventually I got to understand that selling is about service and not necessarily about trying to convince anybody about anything. So I approached selling from the perspective of serving the prospective client. That meant not trying to make the sale immediately. That meant trying to give value for free from my end. I know it might sound kind of back to front or backward to some of you, but when you give and give value, you actually benefit in the medium to long term. The clients want to see that you could really solve a problem for them. And you start solving that problem by offering some value, bit of value. So whether it is free advice or a free resource of information that could help them, or you point them in the direction that they should be going in as a business person, by solving a bit of their problem for them. Not the entire problem, because you still have to sell your service, but try solving a piece of their problem. Show them that your expertise and your knowledge is worth paying for, and you do that, you give away that for free. Don't be hung up on making the sale, because if you're hung up on making the sale, you're going to miss an opportunity to truly be of service to your client. And that is why my business now is structured the way it is. That's why I make content on a daily basis, because you want to give value. You want to serve your client or your prospective clients. You want to serve your target audience. And if you treat sales from that perspective, then what you do is you make it easier for the client to find you or to return to you. You build trust, right? You show up and you build trust. Your client becomes comfortable with you. You know, they can trust you because You are giving of yourself freely, right? Another aspect of fundamentals that is necessary is marketing. And marketing in today's entrepreneurial landscape, it really comes down to personal branding. Marketing is what people think of your business, the impression. Marketing is not advertising, it's not promoting something that you want to be sold. Marketing is about the effect, the impression that the image or the thought of your business has on the clients, even when you are yourself are not present with them. So I had to learn how to market myself and how to market my business. And as your personal branding comes about, what are you known for in your industry? How does the marketplace perceive you, see you? All these are skills that are necessary. Your knowledge and expertise alone would not take you over the line when it comes to making money. Personal brand is important. A personal brand is what your clients think about you, how they identify you, what you will become known for in the marketplace and in the industry. Will you be known for giving value, or will you be known for only interested in money? That is your personal brand. Personal brand can also have physical attributes to it. How you carry yourself, how you present. Do you present professional? Do you present as casually intelligent? How do you present yourself? How your social media is packaged, your online presence. All these things work together for towards good marketing. And of course, the other fundamental we spoke about that is necessary when you're now starting as an entrepreneur, transitioning from an employee or a professional into entrepreneurship, is financial management. And boy, oh boy, have this one been a challenge. For me, I early on in my journey, I understood the need for taking expenses and keeping receipts and holding on to records and stuff. And as basic as that was, that built habit. It built a habit of accountability. It built a habit of being able to know what my financial situation was at all times. Because if you're not tracking and you're not measuring, then you cannot manage. So you already have a basic foundation for being successful as an entrepreneur. You must learn to sell and see selling as service. You have to develop your personal brand and market yourself, and you have to develop good financial management skills, mixing up your money, your personal funds with your business funds, developing budgets and sticking to it, knowing and understanding your cash flow and your cash flow cycles. All these things work together, business success when you're starting as an entrepreneur. So there's some things that you could do to develop these skills. The first is you have to accept that your industry knowledge is just one piece of the puzzle. It is not the only thing that matters when you're starting a business. And if you want to be successful, you have to accept that being knowledgeable, being an expert, having years of experience, that's just one piece of the pie. And you want to have the benefit of everything else working together. The second thing you can do is to start learning essential business skills. I mean, I've identified 3 of what I consider to be the most essential, which are selling, marketing, and financial management. Now, there are a whole lot of other skills that are relevant to business success: communication, negotiation, time management, emotional intelligence. There are a whole lot of other soft skills that you would need to develop, separate and apart from your technical expertise about your industry and your marketplace. But we focused on 3 today, and those are important. It's important to start learning early and learn with focus and target your learning, because you don't want to overconsume to the point where you paralyze yourself from acting on what you've learned. So be focused and targeted in the skills that you are learning. And as you learn, implement. Implement as you learn. Don't wait until you read a whole book to then now try and put what you learn into practice from that book. As you read something in a book or from any resource, you watch a video, you take in an online course, as you learn and you progress and you encounter tactics and strategies and concepts that resonate with you, or that you think you can apply to your own entrepreneurial journey, implement it with immediacy. Don't wait, don't hesitate, don't procrastinate, because what will happen is that you will get that famous disease that we call analysis paralysis. You've consumed so much and overanalyzed your situation to the detriment of making moves and taking action. And the third thing you can do, which I just touched on early, is investing in yourself and implement as you go along. I just spoke about that. But that's the third point. Invest in yourself, invest in key programs, targeted programs. Most importantly, or more importantly, implement and take action as you progress. If you do these simple things, take these actions in terms of developing those essential business skills, you will come to realize that when business becomes easier, you will begin to see incremental successes. You'll begin to see progress incrementally. You see, plenty of people think that you start business today and boom, overnight you become successful and you enjoy all the rewards and trappings of this success. But what they fail to realize is that success as an entrepreneur, it is over time. Some people see the manifestation because they've now joined that journey, or they've now begun witnessing that journey. So they see you with nice things and you see your business in a certain state and they think that you have always been there. But I can almost guarantee that 99% of the time, you have struggled to grow your business. You've struggled to grow your business. And your business took time to develop, time to grow. So I want to encourage you, focus on building the other necessary, essential business skills. That is, focus on selling through service. Focus on marketing your business, all right? Focus on learning how to manage your finances. You will see incremental success. You will see success as an entrepreneur. If you found this video useful and helpful to you, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Share it with anybody who you think might be on an entrepreneurial journey and you think might also find this video helpful to them. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to bringing another episode of Coaching in the Car where we could discuss more things about transitioning from a professional into entrepreneurship. Remember, all the links to contacting me is in the show notes. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I look forward until the next occasion. See you again.